I believe everyone knows Bill Gates. It is him that founded Microsoft. However, he did not let his children touch their cell phones before they were 10 years old. And I believe everyone knows Steve Jobs, who founded Apple. However, he did not expose his young children to the iPad. Asina Javario, an administrative assistant on Facebook and now at Mark Zuckerberg's uh, philanthropic arm, said, "I am convinced that there are demons in our mobile phones and that this demon is harming our children." In today's modern society, the progress of science and technology and social development have brought great convenience to our lives. Especially the development of electronic products makes people's life more convenient. However, everything has two sides. While the development of science and technology brings convenience to people, it also brings lots of temptations. Generally speaking, children cannot resist temptations by themselves easily, so that they are more likely to be hurt by the electronic equipment. In this speech, I will show the potential demons of the electronic devices and show how important the intervention of parents and schools is in order to appeal to schools and parents to control the screen time of children. First of all, watching the screen for a long time can cause irreversible damage to the children's physical health. The light from screens may damage the retina and cause myopia. According to the article "The World's Myopia Crisis and Why Children Should Spend More Time Outdoors" written by Cha, roughly half of young adults in the United States and Europe have myopia. Double the percentage when their grandparents were the same age. In this article, it is also written that studies show that children who exercise outdoors have a much lower rate of myopia than those stay indoors. So if parents do not control their children's screen time, they prefer to stay at home and play with their electronic devices rather than going out to play. Besides, according to the article, 5 things too much screen time does to your body. A large amount of screen time would restructure matters that makes up our brain. Too much screen use seems to lead to gray matter atrophy, white matter communication problems, more desire, and generally poor cognitive performance. Furthermore, people are more vulnerable to metabolic syndrome, such as diabetes, obesity, and high blood pressure. This is because we are sitting still while watching the screen. Studies have shown that even after a few hours of exercise, there is no way to compensate for the damage of sitting still. If children are sedentary from an early age, they are more likely to suffer from these diseases when they get old. Secondly, being addicted to screen can also do harm to children's mental health. Excessive screen time has been linked to low esteem and antisocial behavior. Watching the screen for a long time may inhibit the emotional development of children. If children communicate online rather than face-to-face for a long time, they will not be able to handle emotion properly. According to the article "Internet Addiction Disorder" by Christina Gregory, depression, dishonesty, feelings of guilt, anxiety, and so on are all symptoms of screen addiction. These symptoms seriously affect children's normal life. Children's resistance to temptation is low, and they are easily attracted by electronic devices. These are the terrible consequences of their addiction to the screen. Fortunately, the control of schools and parents is effective for children. The result of the report a mediator of change in screen time in school-based intervention for adolescent boys. Findings from the Adults Cluster randomized controlled trial by Jordan J. Smith and a group of other scholars show that targeted intervention in school environment can prevent the increase of screen time in early adolescence. Furthermore, the research suggests that enhancing self-motivation to limit screen time may be a useful strategy to address this widespread behavior, especially for adolescent men. In addition, it is important to stimulate autonomous motivation to limit screen time. This education should be guided by parents and schools. To sum up, good use of electronic devices can be good for teenagers. If too addicted to the screen can cause irreversible harm to them. Parents and schools play a moderating role. Parents and schools are supposed to supervise and control children's screen time and make sure they are developing happily and healthily. Thank you.